Who's on the line?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Hello? Hello? Okay. Is anyone here for 22 Random Farms?
Yes, hello?
Oh, who's on the line?
Are you here? This is Tariq?
Are you the homeowner or management?
No. Yes, I'm management.
Tariq?
Yes, Tariq Barrett.
How do you spell your last name?
Barrett.
Okay. Are you sharing a screen?
Repeat that?
Are you sharing a screen?
I'm not currently, no.
Okay.
So Tom or
Tom is
or
supposed to be, Steve is not coming in. Who's on the Zoom? Besides Tariq? Hello? Lenovo? Are you here for 22 Random Farms?
Yes. Sure.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just reach out to Tom. Hold on.
Sure.
so this is the owner, just this new one. Oh, they're both owners. Oh, no,
Good for the first one?
but they're in the same place, the same screen.
Um,
There's red screen.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
it's the sun or something.
all right, no problem.
Observant.
What?
Very observant.
He'll be on in a few minutes. Just give him a minute.
Okay.
I guess it could be a different place.
You just get out of that. And then you can just take them.
So these are the pictures for 22
But
Random.
if you're in the same room, one of you will have to mute yourself.
Except for this.
Yeah.
Where's this going?
Oh, that's right there. You can leave it right there.
You're the homeowners.
Yes, we're the homeowners.
All right, just give us a minute. The building inspector is gonna get on the call.
Okay.
What?
Well,
It's in them.
it's pretty good.
Oh, wait, it's an option. What's the option to have the meeting to Zoom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Which application are you here for?
Number 2,
Oh, okay.
stretch them.
Yes. I state that in the email. You have the option to come in person or Zoom. Okay, that's okay.
No one ever reads all of it.
And I complain about that as well when I read it.
Here is a survey showing the property.
Stretch zone is like the same as in Pleasantville, or is also a stretching?
I mean, Stretch Zone is a franchise as far as I know, so there are,
Yeah,
I know.
Stretch Lab is in Pleasantville.
Oh, that's a different, yeah, Stretch Zone is in Scottsdale, I know.
Okay, so you're just representing the company with the sign, yes?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm the sign company,
Yeah, he's
so
the second.
I'm not the owner of that business.
Yeah,
Right,
you just
also.
said you run in Pleasantville, and then I said it's not.
It's one of those things, all of a sudden you stretch, but you know,
different.
So it's not attached to the house.
No, but this is what.
Change.
So it's separate.
That's a complete.
Completely different.
So
Is there-
Claudia, there's a resolution, so you approved for another 3 years.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And was it Brendan or Travis?
Travis.
You were also approved for the next 3 years. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I was
But did you see the
hesitating
pictures
to
of-
come.
Oh, I don't have the pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, but just kidding. After all this time. I
Right.
couldn't come because of my.
Do we want to begin?
Sure, Tom's ready.
I mean,
Tom
Tom's
is
not
not
on.
Is there, is
I
there
think we have to
a
wait.
context we can see, because we only got this, is there a?
We have.
We have this.
Pictures.
But here's the
Pictures of
picture.
the-
But I think we have to technically wait for
And
him.
the house or
Um,
whatever the structure is.
This is Tom Howe.
Oh,
Because this is.
Hi, Tom.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, are you on where I can give you the, code, the password and the ID?
So it would be nice to see this. Nice.
If you go to join on Zoom, I can give you the, thank you. If you go on Zoom.com,
That's great. One second.
If not, I can go to my desk. You want me to go to my desk and send it to you?
There were-
Okay.
Well, it's just all
It's
the.
just all the house.
899-9238-1704.
I mean, somewhat. This is- Good.
423-211.
Yeah.
This. So maybe you can explain us.
I see you on. All right. Jennifer, thank you. Bye-bye. Can you hear me, Tom?
Yeah.
But those are the Who's that?
Can you hear me, Tom?
With this.
Still connecting to audio.
Thank you. Hey, Tom.
Hi.
Good.
Thank you, Jen.
No problem.
Okay, so our
Got
first,
tablecloth. That's nice there. We're moving on.
yeah, it's a little different, yeah. I didn't want to take it off. So our first application is 22 Random Farms. We have both the management and the homeowner online.
What do
Okay.
you mean by
Yeah,
management?
what do they mean by that?
Whoever is overseeing the project.
But I think we only have the
Tariq,
homeowner, oh, one is father-son, I guess.
is Tariq part of
I'm
the
here.
application? Okay.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
here.
And are you the contractor management, both?
Yes,
Okay.
contractor management, both.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so, do you guys wanna go through the plans? Tell us what you're doing?
The one
Yeah.
thing you didn't include, photographs of neighboring homes.
Oh,
Do you have those that you
I
could
believe I
share?
sent that to Daisy earlier in the week.
Let me
Okay.
check, hold on one second.
Also, I mean, if I can share on Google Maps, there are no photos of the neighboring homes, it's just trees. It's where you can't see any neighbors from our property. Up on.
In the winter, possibly?
Let's see. Share my screen here. More. Share screen. Google Chrome. I mean, it's really our property kind of follows my mouse all around the back of everyone else's, and we're up on the hill at a very high elevation, and then there are no neighbors to any of our sides. I can also
Yeah, so the only thing that was submitted was the Google Earth, because he said there are no neighboring, yeah, there's no.
No, I
neighboring.
attached it in the PDF and Word doc that I sent to you.
Let me check again, hold on.
You
But
could take some photos of the houses on Random Farms.
there are no. It was. They're just photos of trees, and I can share it right now while we're here.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, please. Development. Manage.
Just click on the bottom.
The little man down on the bottom
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
Or
sure.
even the
Drag 'em.
rectangle on the bottom.
I mean, this is gonna show the street elevation?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's what
what
we
we
want
wanna see.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so this is our driveway going up all the way.
Mhm.
And then our neighbors to the left are extremely secluded. There's nothing, you can't even see them, they're way out. And then nothing behind us. These are all our neighbors in front of us, but there's about a pretty large buffer between our property and theirs. And it just really goes up on a high elevation. We're at the top of the mountain or massive hill and then I think after this point, maybe these houses don't.
You can show us the ones across the street.
Across the
Oh,
street is-
across the street.
Yeah, uh-huh.
That's all.
Setting back towards Random Farms.
Yeah, both attachments were of
That's
just
it,
the
we're
home.
seeing them here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yes, so that probably is one of the ones that got bounced back. I'm sorry, Daisy.
That's all right.
That's okay. This is a good representation.
Okay.
Okay.
So to the right hand side of the house,
You can,
you can have.
there's no Google like map view from
Yeah,
there, but
okay.
we have photos of
That's-
it.
Okay.
Yeah, those we have.
I
Thank
I
you.
think we have.
I-
an
we're good.
idea.
Okay, thank you.
Can you just start to present the project like,
Back here. Second, share this screen. Stop share. And then share. So we just wanted to pretty much, I guess Terry or Dad can take it from here, but we would just wanted to put in a 2-car garage shed, on the back side of our property, kind of away from everything. We have a need for it and didn't want to
No time.
get the cars all destroyed outside and, in the snow and, branches and everything hitting them. So
There's a garage on the property now, right?
yes, there is a garage on the property, but the need for cars has exceeded the garage space.
Oh, so you're keeping that garage?
There's
Adding
they're
another.
built in attached to the house. There's no external garage on the property.
and what is this, what is that? What is this picture of that?
There's something with like 3-car garage.
Right, there is something, some sort of structure that is detached from the house and looks like there is a car in front. I
No.
don't know.
Here, you want,
There's no, the whole house is just one. I can show you here.
Right, no, but I'm wondering about this picture.
where's the camera?
Just-
Can you see that?
Yes, I can show that. That's the pool house.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
attached
that's
to
the
our
pool
house.
house.
It's part of
Okay,
our house.
okay,
It's an
okay.
indoor pool. I can actually just.
And so you only have the garage in the house and now you want. And
Yeah,
why
I-
does it look completely different from the elevation of the house?
Oh, no, it shouldn't. Let me-
The siding?
That should be stone here.
Wait, do we have a site map of where it's done?
He just provided us with the survey.
Right here, very. What you are looking at is right here. You can look at my screen, please.
I don't know. What's it say?
What you're referencing, this is the total house right here.
So it would be.
And so, can you see this screen right here? The screen I'm-
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Okay, so what you're referencing is that photo is taken right here where my mouse is, if you can see my cursor.
Okay.
So, I mean, the whole house is one a full combined house, so there are no
Okay.
external anything on the house.
Okay. All
What
right.
we're proposing is a small 2-car
Wait, so the pool house though is,
attached to the house is an indoor pool.
oh, it's right there,
Yeah, that
where
it's,
your cursor is.
yeah, where these windows are, that's kind of what you're facing in that photo. And there's a 2-car garage where my mouse is right now, and just on the opposite side, we want to put another 2-car garage there.
Only reason is because of no time.
Yeah, because of the snow and the trees. And right now we have the cars parked in the back and they just got hit, or we have them parked in the front, they got hit.
My question is, why does it, the siding looks like that?
Yeah.
I think the
So
common is the color of the new
garage in relation to the existing house of the.
Yeah, it doesn't match the existing
Oh,
style of the house.
the color.
Well, not just the
No,
color,
I-
not just the
Siding,
color.
The
everything.
material,
The design.
I mean, why does it look completely different, like
It's not just the materials, it's
Okay,
the
sorry.
design of it also.
when you come back to the first picture you showed us, and and you know how your house looks like, so. So why is,
Are you able to see
we are still on the same picture of the roof
Got
plan.
bring-
yeah,
you're referencing this?
Right.
right.
Okay, got it.
What are those?
This wouldn't be the final color and finishing of it.
We can match.
Yeah, so we'll match the house
That should be fine.
with the exterior. This is more of a view of just kind of the layouts from a plane.
So we would probably need to have those elevations and plans if it's supposed to look like the house versus
Just saying that it's gonna look
what
like
this
a house.
is.
And it's not just about changing the color to match the house, it's the style is different.
This looks completely foreign to the property.
And also you're showing two garage schemes, I think. We kind of need to see one plan of what it's really gonna look like.
These are ideas, you see on top.
Yeah, so we're getting generic images from you right now.
And,
Okay.
and where it's actually sitting on the site in relationship to the house.
It's over there, I think it's.
Got it.
Yeah, it's that little spot there.
I guess.
The,
So if you need that on.
the first section of the drawing actually does give the exact information. The ideas is that like the last page.
Whatever this is a rhombus that's drawn on this, and I don't think the garage is a rhombus.
You need place with a rhombus.
Yeah, I think it's a trapezoid. Whatever it is, it's not a rectangle.
Yeah, we can all agree it's not.
So you have on the survey, you have a little shape drawn that's not rectangular yet. Your plans are rectangular?
Yes, okay. Oh, I get what you're referencing. Okay,
Yeah. And then
Alright,
also just the style of the garage doesn't match the style of the house. And it's not just painting it beige instead of blue.
understood. So you would want it to match the house?
Like,
Yes.
It has to have some type of relationship to the house.
It can't be too dissimilar from what the house is.
So
And I
Tariq,
mean,
can
it's
draw on
clear,
the-
you've got these off the internet and
Right.
whoever
Yeah.
designed it has no idea what your house looks like.
Understood. So
And I think the house is beautiful. So I would want a beautiful garage next to the beautiful house.
thank you.
Thank you. We-
You know, you may want to incorporate stone in it. You may want to,
I mean,
you know.
it's, yeah, I mean, the stone and the stucco, it's nice. The big overhangs, it's nice. Nicely designed.
Thank you, thank you. So Tariq, is that something we can do and then we
Yeah,
can
we
just throw
could
it?
definitely alter that.
Yeah,
that's-
so I think we'll
that's-
just make it, we'll just match the house and we'll with the stone and the stucco on the exterior.
But we need to see a drawing of that.
Yes, okay. That-
Okay, so our next meeting is June 5th.
Hmm.
So I need to have the revised plans by May 29th.
Okay, perfect.
Do we want them to? do
Okay, is there anything else that we would
sign at
want
least?
in terms
Yeah,
of?
we should see the house.
Normally, we ask for elevations of the house, even though you're not adding to the house. But maybe in this case, just
That-
at least that side
Yeah, I
or
can-
something.
But even if he has all the elevations or photos.
Yeah, or the photo, we're not
Photos
even
from
sure
each
where,
side.
yeah. If you
And so
could
we
do
can
a
reference.
photo of the, of each side, but especially of the side where the garage is going to be near.
Okay. So it's right here. This essentially. So
Oh, you said it's gonna go in that to the right.
To the right,
that, yeah. So we'll match pretty much this setup.
the stone
Or
and
you
the,
stuck all right over here. So that we can put together, and then you're asking for it exactly on the site plan or on the survey,
Yes.
the exact shape of it, or does it need to be exactly to the specific, like the dimensions? Does it-
Well,
It would
doesn't
really,
it,
it probably help
I think the building
It
inspector.
will
would
eventually,
appreciate that.
builder
for the
would
building
need to-
inspector for approval.
We need a site plan.
That is correct. We need a site plan showing dimensions.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so as long as I get this by the 29th, you'll automatically be added to the next
That's-
agenda.
So those are-
Perfect. So is there anything else, if there's anything Daisy specifically that needs to be done between now and then, we'll get it done. So,
Okay,
would this suffice in terms of photos of the elevation of the house?
if you can just email me pictures of the neighboring homes, we have one board member that's not here, that may be present at the next meeting.
Okay,
So yeah, I just need like 3 neighbors, front elevations of the house,
perfect.
okay?
Yeah, I know. It bounced when the original photos that I sent to Daisy, so,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But no reason it didn't go through.
Oh.
I believe you.
I mean, it's right here. Okay, so great. So we'll get you want photos of the neighbors' homes or the perspective from our home of the neighbors, where the neighbor would be behind the trees?
But right now, there is,
You
we
can't see it.
cannot take, right
Yeah.
now, I try to go around and take pictures. Right now, it's not visible from our property.
Without you having to go on anybody's property, just.
I think you can see them. It doesn't have to be the perspective from your house. We just need to understand the neighborhood.
We need
Oh,
to
okay.
know, we need to know
Yeah,
what
that's all.
what style.
Understood,
your
understood.
house
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Got it. We can take that from the bottom of from
Okay.
Random Farms.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
got it. Okay, great.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
okay.
Thanks, Steve.
So our next application is stretch zone.
Hopefully a little easier.
We'll see.
Yes, true.
This is a chain, or it's an existing.
It's an existing, as far as I know, it's an existing brand, and as far as I know, it's a franchise. So they have locations all over, at least New York. I mean, I know of a few locations. I think they started on Long Island, but there's a few locations.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
I would say.
Oh, they
What is it?
Michael
Michael?
Lang, L-A-N-G.
And you are the owner of,
Sign around.
Oh, Sign Around.
Yeah, the sign company. So we, I mean, did we only bring 2?
That's okay. You
We
can
can
just
see
describe
here
the
what it
materials.
is.
So what you see there is, I mean, I took pictures of the neighborhood, so
Right.
currently, or those pictures show the Place Royale, that is that space that we're talking about. View to the left, and then view to the right, and across the street. So
Black and white.
so that is actually the brand. That is really what they have. As I said, we did signage for them in Scarsdale as well, and it's exactly that. I mean, Stretchstone is just a name mark, and it's black and white. So we did not design this. It's
Yeah.
exactly
What
that.
are the materials?
So the material in this case is a aluminum composite panel. Doesn't have any that we print on.
Basically, it's gonna be flat.
It's a flat sign, yes. So that's the material.
What is it?
It's called, it's a aluminum composite, so it has 2 thin layers of aluminum on either side. It's
And then
reinforced,
just vinyl.
and then we print or put vinyl on it, and this is a weather resistant material.
How do you attach it?
With- Sorry? No, I mean, actually, we drill through, and every 3 feet, and then we use screw caps so that you don't see the screws. So we have black plastic screw caps.
Can I just see what it looks like in the building with that, or,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, that's fine.
So,
Those are orbital thickness to the sign. It's that.
it's that.
Okay.
And
There is a little inset.
There is an
in that
inset, and
building.
that's where it fits in. Yes, exactly. It's a kind of sign band that is built into that.
Yeah.
I would have made it a little smaller.
So they are very minimalistic, even on the inside. Their place really very reduced. I mean, there's no frills.
There's enough space on the sides, it's hard to tell because it's at an
Sorry.
angle. There's enough space, this is an equal space on both sides.
Equal space. I'm sorry. What do you mean by that?
This space here is equal to the
Oh, yeah.
little type thing.
No, there should be another picture here that shows you. This is your picture. Oh, here. This is the layout of the
okay.
sign itself.
I think the trademark makes it.
Yeah, it's the trademark. It's the trademark. Yes.
That's a big trademark. What?
You don't see those.
No, you do, but that's big, the registered circle R.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't really have any issues with it.
fine with it.
Yeah. You're all set.
Okay.
Approved.
I do need 2 copies, so can I have that
So you
second
get
copy?
this one back, definitely. This is my pack. This is the only, that's what I brought with me to
Okay.
that tonight.
Alright,
If
no
you want
worries.
another one, I sent you.
No,
another
I'll just
one.
make a copy of this.
You sure?
Yep.
I thought we submitted more than one
No,
package.
just 2, just 1.
So usually I make too many and I have to bring back one. I mean, if, what I can take this off because this is.
No, no worries, I'll make a copy. No worries.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
And we could be putting our hands on our tape right now.
Did you provide us with all your insurances and stuff?
Yes, insurance.
I hate to use it.
Alright.
I'll go to you again, if you need them again, I send it
Isn't
again.
it?
Yeah, I know.
It's like-
Workers'
It's
comp liability.
something like maybe
All
the,
these building inspector to review it, and then we've got to issue it.
You call me, so I don't have to follow up.
It's
You
seizures.
just make
This
sure
is
I don't want
giving-
to-
like,
If there's anything missing, I'll email you.
I usually don't think so.
About
It's so
2.
funny.
Alright,
Thank you so
have
much.
a good one.
Good night.
Nice. Which one is the one? This person that made this.
Hello. So my name is Thomas, I'm the architect, and the client, Kinga, I think I saw her on
Yes, okay.
the Zoom call.
She may have left.
Might have, maybe by accident. Okay, so I guess you can tell me how much of a storyline
Yeah.
you would like, but we're taking out an existing sunroom and adding an addition. So the total added square footage is about 170 square feet.
So we're just trying to figure out where this is, and if you have any other photos. Yeah, I can see that it's Crest Road, I don't know what. This is King? Oh, that's Orchard.
And I do have additional photos of the house. Oh, you have them. So this is additional photos of the house.
That's the existing house.
Yes. So here you can see, maybe not actually a sunroom, but it is a small, I mean, I think it was kind of built as a sunroom.
Do you have neighboring homes in this town?
Yes, in the additional documents that I sent, so on the second page of that, we have pictures of.
Here, yes,
the-
here.
Yes,
With the arrows.
yes. So you can see across the street and the 2 homes to the left of the property as you can see.
So you going to show interest in the site management, what are you taking out and what you're putting back?
Oh.
Then down,
Which is that?
oh,
Which
King,
I know.
then you're going back up that little,
Yeah,
little.
yeah, yeah, there's a stop sign there.
Yeah.
So wait, which
This
is
is
that?
Crest here.
Oh, there's a road there? Oh, I see, yeah. Off Orchard Ridge. Yeah.
Oh.
This is neighbors, yeah. Neighboring.
Okay, now we're ready.
Okay, so on the back of the house, we're removing, the sunroom, which is here, and adding, an additional 170 square feet, and creating, a new kitchen and pantry. So the house has an existing kitchen that's rather small, so we're redoing that,
That's going to be added.
that's the,
No,
that's the
this is
demo.
removed, that's the demo, yes.
Yes.
No.
And then what's the new one?
And then if you go to A102,
Oh, I see.
yeah, so you'll see we have a chase for some future equipment. This space here becomes a walk-in pantry, and then the remaining space becomes a kitchen with an island.
So it's a bigger kitchen and a bigger living room, it's a little cleaner.
Yes. And on page 201, you see some 3D views of the two most important elevations. We're doing a lower slope single pitched roof to allow more light into the kitchen, so there's a patio door and transom light, and two casement windows on the, yeah, the front elevation isn't even affected.
Oh, where is it?
So it's just the
Yeah,
glass.
so that's the front elevation,
Mhm.
and then this is, north, so that's looking at it from the side. Yeah, looking at it this way. Yeah. And then Crest again is here.
We call it suitcases.
Yes, so this is the front, yes.
No, they will kind of look like that. Kind of look like that.
Because it's like
So that single sloped roof acts to let light into the kitchen, and then also will be protecting a future heat pump system in the corner there.
Why wouldn't you put those condensers down by the oil tank?
and then add some light there.
Well, we wanted to just have it. I mean, there is no,
Oh.
it just seemed like a better place. Off to the side, it's not as, it would feel like it's not as thought out. It would just be the heat pumps next to the house. And actually, this area that they're in now is more hidden, so you wouldn't see them from the street. Whereas right now, standing on Crest Road, you would, looking up at the house, you could see there's an existing oil tank, and then we could potentially put the heat pumps there, but I think ultimately better location would be within this structure.
Are they going to be
No, so the primary, the primary patio is right here.
in the back?
Yeah, and then the backyard goes something like that, and then it's a very sloped.
So here no one sits.
Yeah, This is
That's
really
not
just an existing retaining wall.
They have proposed it,
Well, because they don't have.
So it's, so you say it's hidden really?
so they're
Yes.
putting.
No, so they're gonna leave it.
Here it kind of looks like it's
They'll
part of
install
the
these.
patio.
Yeah,
They want.
And what type of material is this?
so we're looking at either using hardy, a panel and batten hardy, or cedar and then actually doing solid stain on the cedar. So it's
So it's saying this color, like very dark, very dark.
this color here, it leaves it black, we're thinking just a deeper gray, it's not really gonna be black.
I don't think he only did, he didn't see it.
Yeah.
Exactly, yes.
Is there a west elevation?
Yeah, sorry, so west is the front elevation.
Does the leader for that gutter for the new roof stick out beyond the chimney at all? or-
The new gutter?
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't stick out. No.
This is a side to the street, and the plan is to put this lower, and this is just a solid wall.
Oh, yeah.
Existing.
I was wondering if this, because
This is not
the
showing.
roof sticks out a fair bit, so you've got these gutter leaders kind of returning back towards the house, right? You see them on the 3D, but it's all kind of
Yeah.
hidden from the street behind the chimney. Are they gonna, like future renovations, are gonna have the
Yes.
same vocabulary throughout the rest
No,
of it?
no, this is, we're seeing this as phase one of
And then like,
revamping the house. It's probably gonna be 2 more phases.
and they'll kind of have the similar
Yeah,
type of design.
we wanna eventually do something with the front, cause the front's very kind of like just a plain.
Yeah.
But we need to go to zoning board approval to do anything there, cause we wanna do like an entryway, but
No, but this
we're
is
right
not
at the
setbacks.
setbacks.
Yeah,
Two
this is-
gutters.
Yeah,
So we wanted to do this year, cause I think we didn't
Run
wanna
everything to one.
go into.
Mhm.
You can run everything to one side.
um,
Do you have to have
No,
two
but-
leaders?
No, we don't, and actually, one of them, will be removed. Yeah, there's no reason to have two leaders.
so on the elevation, you have a window
In the
here
pantry, but
in the pantry, but you don't on the elevation, oh, the second floor.
Yeah, sorry, that's the window on the second floor.
no,
No, but that's the same, yeah.
you show a window in the pantry. It looks like it's in the pantry.
Right
Yes,
there by
you're right, you're right. That was removed and this rendering wasn't updated, so I apologize for that.
So
But we
this
like it.
whole side has no window.
No, there is a window in the living room.
Yeah, but in the kitchen area, there's no.
Oh,
No,
here,
no,
there's
no.
the window?
That's correct. Yeah, so that's a pantry, that's a walk-in pantry there. And no,
Oh, I see.
no,
Because that side and then the side where you have
yes,
these units here, there are no windows.
yeah, that's correct. So that wall on the inside of the kitchen there is full height
Yeah, we
cabinetry.
see, but. Let's see.
Maybe you could make,
Okay, move that. That's all.
Just like this all stuff to it, window in there, make the architectural around.
That.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'd rather see the units here. Even though it's saying it's a visible area, but to have that, yes.
Or do you plan on moving the oil tank? at any point?
Yeah, we want to long-term get rid of the oil tank and switch over to heat pump completely.
So you'll need more heat pumps.
Yes,
So they won't fit under that corner eventually.
potentially.
I mean, I think you're probably gonna do a heat pump for the hot water heater and then for the whole house. Like, I don't know how big the house is. Personally, I just find it bizarre that you're creating this architectural niche, the roof, and the whole addition is responding to, you know, something that seems like it should be special, but it's really just condensers. And it happens to be the condensers that you might buy today, but they might be something completely different tomorrow when you have to replace them.
Yeah, we're creating a space for the future condensers, but we do want them to have a a considered location, not as an afterthought.
I mean, when I first saw this, I thought, oh, it's odd to have this black or dark gray addition to the White House, but I actually don't mind the contrast of the modern with the existing. But I find that the choice of where the equipment goes is bizarre. That you know, you're gonna create a new foundation, you're gonna create a new roof. You're not giving more floor area to the project here and more windows or something more for the inhabitants. You're giving it for the heat pumps.
I mean,
And I think right now there's some loose lattice hiding the oil tanks. I mean, maybe there'll be something you create that hides the oil tank now and hides the condensers for now. So that's my comment. And also your drawings have to be accurate. If you don't have a window there, you don't show it.
yeah. I mean, I am glad to see this perspective, but this perspective does nothing to add to the house. It's just, I mean, I don't know.
It's just solid masses.
I think as you said, there's some things going on. I think there's some good thoughts. I think I like the thought of trying to do something to conceal and make it thoughtful, but I mean, if I were to walk around if this was my house and walk around to this perspective, I go like, this is a mess. Cause with the leaders and the tanks and this, but I mean, I think overall, maybe the thought just needs to be changed a little bit. There's just a lot going on with this, and it just doesn't look complete. Kind of looks like there's some thought there, and then there needs to be a completion to that thought process. So that's.
You may have to reconsider having these full pantry here, and so you can add some light to that side.
I mean, if you do move the condensers, you can enlarge the pantry, keep the same amount of cabinetry, but squeeze a window on the west facade.
Or maybe put a transom there.
Right.
You need to somehow break up that surface.
You know, transom window would kind of fit with this single slope that you're doing.
It's almost like it's almost like the house is just deconstructed at this corner. I mean, it's kind of just all of a sudden it just.
Well, and he has some transoms here.
So you're gonna make that the house color for the pantry?
Yes, we're gonna carry that, we're gonna replace the siding on this facade with a whitish siding or similar. And then once you turn this corner, the new addition portion that represents that mass would then be the darker vertical siding.
Yeah, no, that elevation's
like
great.
this.
So I
like
think we're
this.
just gonna ask you to rethink this area
Okay.
based on all the comments that you heard today.
I mean,
Which elevation is that?
Yeah,
What
do you guys have one?
It's the west.
I would just add that,
I don't know the constraints in terms of, adding this.
Yeah.
You're not in the setback, are you? The side yard setback?
No, we're not.
I just wish it wouldn't, it wasn't.
Do you have a photo view from the street looking at this that you say is very visible?
That's,
And then we
Yeah.
just add a window there.
Yeah.
On that side, and that look nice, especially if they're future, right, like. In the
Yeah,
future,
there isn't-
those may not be the best spot for it.
Or the,
There
they look
isn't
different
really
in 5
an
years.
exactly good
Okay.
view from the street, this is that facade that we're discussing.
I see.
Yeah. Lower, yeah.
I didn't see the interior renderings, I thought the interior renderings were very nice.
Oh, thank you.
From, I don't know if they made it to this set, or whatever set was online, had some interior rendering. I think
Yes,
it was very nice.
yeah, that was some most recent, thank you.
yeah, but it's like,
I don't like that.
mhm.
Another thing, since we are talking about the windows, that living room window, would it be possible to make it a little bit bigger? Because when you look at the elevation, what Nancy was just mentioning, you know, that kind of looks like when you look at this
Yeah, it
elevation,
looks
and I know it's
empty,
really nice in terms of being exciting and it's kind of busy, but it does look very.
I know.
If you think about the plane and just one window, and of course like the last little window,
Continue.
this big,
Yes,
big
no,
wall,
absolutely.
big wall
I
and,
think it really looks
you know,
nice.
photography and also in terms of the light.
But that's just another thing to add to
So
this.
maybe another one here,
this
another
whole-
here, if,
I mean,
you know,
that's-
and it's, because it's, probably, especially living room, it's easy to furnish.
I guess don't take a picture from
Yeah,
the,
I
from
think,
the
Like
set,
this,
that's
that's
the bad side.
no, it's not. It's not. We had, in one of the earlier designs, we did actually have a window in the pantry, but it was removed really as kind of a cost consideration, but more it was like it wasn't really giving us anything, it was a pantry.
It does.
But I see how from the perspective of the overall composition of the house, it does
Mhm.
balance out that elevation.
Yeah.
And I always think, even in a pantry, in the daylight, when you come in and every day pick up a jar of something,
Yeah,
you don't need to put the lights on, you can always,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
rather than in
that's,
like a dark space or like almost a basement.
yeah, that's true, and we're thinking of it as, it's not even necessarily like just a storage pantry, but almost like a butler's pantry where you have a countertop.
So maybe we'll do
Yes,
this.
you may
Yeah.
want some natural light in there.
Sure, we can definitely,
Redesign.
yes.
And now just talking about those units, maybe it would be helpful to actually get the
The actual size.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because here you drew them so huge,
Mm,
who knows if that's that big it is, and maybe that's why also it comes up
yeah,
as
Yeah.
as a main.
yeah, we should,
Focus.
we should make some better assumptions about the sizing of
Yeah,
those.
if you size them and maybe they're smaller and maybe it's possible, you know, to put them here, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll be here, and what date did you say, June?
May 29th would be the deadline for the June 5th
Okay.
meeting.
Okay, so that'll work for us, we can do that.
What?
Is this already the second one in May?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I think it was one of those.
It was like the first one.
The first Wednesday in May, it was like.
So if I can just distill, the main criticism, I think, is really that this facade here is the one that needs the most work, and we can definitely,
And that's the west elevation, right?
yes, I think so. No, west,
South, I think, it's kind of south.
They're calling it left view.
It's the side, it's a side elevation.
Call it west.
That's south one. I wouldn't show those units either. In the rendering. You don't know where they're gonna go yet. Right, that we're not critiquing the units, but we want to critique the house.
But if those units weren't there, we might have a little.
Yeah, even if the window, yeah. But again, I think it's a bizarre gesture to the house and the massing to make a special recess for HVAC equipment that's not designed. You know, you buy HVAC equipment, you don't design it, so you get what you get. And you've got clearance issues and things like that you have to deal with. So you don't know if you're gonna have one giant condensers or two small ones you can stack, or two, you know, Mitsubishis you can put side by side sometimes.
And you can always make an enclosure to hide it, that's, you don't need to necessarily have a whole niche built for it. You can make it on the side and just make a nice enclosure.
Because if you don't put the units there, you may also want to consider another window in that area.
And then just one more comment, you're spending all the money on a new foundation, new siding, new framing, new roof. To enclose that space, I don't think is gonna break the budget, to increase more floor area for the client, to get rid of that recess. But I'm not designing for you, it's just a comment, so.
Thank you.
I think we can address all the concerns in the next meeting.
Okay.
For sure. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
What? Oh, you were in Nice, I was in Paris, and I can't get back on track. I wake up at like 2:30. Of course I know. And I can.
Thank you, Tom.
When
Did
did
you
you
want to
get
talk
back
to
now?
Tom Stanley?
No, I'll email you, Tom, I just had a further thought.